2006 USA 1 cent coin worth $990 million? The truth behind this incredible coin. Have you ever checked the pennies sitting in your pocket change and wondered if one of them could be worth a fortune? Most people overlook pennies because they are the lowest denomination coin in the United States. Yet some rare coins have sold for thousands and even millions of dollars because of unique errors, rarity, and historical significance. Today we are taking a close look at the 2006 United States 1 cent coin. There are claims online suggesting that certain examples could be worth as much as $990 million. But is that really possible? In this video, we will explore the history, design, minting process, rare error varieties, and collector demand surrounding the 2006 Lincoln cent. Stay with us because some details may completely change the way you look at the pennies in your collection. The 1 cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has been part of American history for more than 2 centuries. The 2006 penny continues the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first appeared in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This design was created by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most recognized coin designs in the world. Above Lincoln's portrait appears the word liberty, while the year 2006 is displayed to the right. The phrase "I in God we trust" is positioned across the top of the coin. On the reverse side, collectors will find the Lincoln Memorial design. This reverse was introduced in 1959 and remained in use until 2008. The Lincoln Memorial symbolizes the legacy of one of America's most respected presidents and provides an instantly recognizable appearance. The 2006 penny was struck at 3 United States Mint facilities. Coins without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia. Coins bearing a D mint mark were struck in Denver. Proof coins carrying an S mint mark were produced in San Francisco specifically for collectors. Millions upon millions of these coins were manufactured. Because of such high production numbers, most 2006 pennies remain common in circulation today. A typical circulated example is usually worth only 1 cent. Even uncirculated examples often sell for a modest premium. So why are some collectors excited about this coin? The answer lies in rare mint errors and exceptional condition examples. Coin collecting is a hobby where tiny differences can create enormous value. A small mistake during the minting process may transform an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Collectors carefully examine their coins looking for unusual features that distinguish them from normal examples. One type of error that attracts attention is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin design is impressed onto the die more than once at slightly different angles. The result can create visible doubling on letters, numbers, or design elements. Another important category is off-center strikes. These occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking. Depending on how dramatic the error appears and whether the date remains visible, the value can increase significantly. Collectors also search for die cracks, die chips, and cut errors. These imperfections develop as minting dies wear out over time. While many are minor, some become highly collectible due to their unusual appearance. Missing clad layers, strike through errors, and broad strikes are additional possibilities. Each error tells a unique story about what happened inside the mint during production. Condition is another major factor. Professional grading companies evaluate coins on a numerical scale. The highest grades are extremely difficult to achieve because even tiny marks can reduce a coin's rating. A 2006 penny graded at the highest levels may command a much higher value than an average example. Collectors competing to own the finest known specimens often pay substantial premiums for top-quality coins. When discussing extraordinary coin values, it is important to separate fact from speculation. There are many sensational stories online claiming that ordinary coins are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. In reality, confirmed sales at those levels do not exist for the 2006 Lincoln cent. While rare error coins and elite condition examples can be valuable, the idea of a standard 2006 penny being worth $990 million is not supported by verified auction records. However, that does not mean you should ignore your coins. Many valuable discoveries have been made by collectors who took the time to inspect their pocket change. Rare varieties, unusual errors, and exceptional condition coins can sometimes be found where people least expect them. If you own a 2006 penny, begin by examining the date, mint mark, and overall appearance. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for unusual features. Pay close attention to lettering spacing and design details. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value. Original surfaces are generally preferred by collectors and grading experts. If you believe you have found something unusual, consider comparing it with verified examples from reputable numismatic references. Professional authentication may also help determine whether a coin possesses genuine collectible value. The Lincoln cent remains one of the most popular coins in American numismatics. Millions of people have collected these coins for generations. The combination of history, affordability, and the possibility of discovering a rare variety keeps interest strong year after year. The 2006 penny represents a small but important part of that story. It connects modern collectors with a tradition that stretches back more than a century. Whether found in circulation, stored in a collection, or passed down through a family, this coin continues to attract attention from enthusiasts around the world. The next time you receive change, take a closer look at your pennies. What appears ordinary at first glance could contain an interesting error variety or an unusually well-preserved example. While finding a coin worth millions is extremely unlikely, discovering a valuable collectible remains one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. Every coin has a story. The 2006 Lincoln cent tells a story of American history, modern minting technology, and the enduring fascination people have with rare and unusual coins. 2006 USA 1-cent coin worth $990 million? The penny that has everyone searching their change. Imagine finding a single penny in an old jar of coins and discovering that collectors are talking about examples worth extraordinary amounts of money. It sounds impossible. After all, it is only a 1-cent coin. Most people would walk past a penny lying on the ground without giving it a second thought. But what if that small copper-colored coin carried a secret that only a few collectors know about? Today, we are uncovering the story of the 2006 United States Lincoln cent. This is a coin that millions of Americans have seen. Yet a tiny number of special examples have captured the attention of collectors because of rare minting errors, outstanding condition, and strong demand in the coin market. Before you spend another penny from your pocket change, make sure you watch this entire video because the coin sitting in your collection right now could be more interesting than you think. The year 2006 was an important period for the Lincoln cent series. At the time, the Lincoln Memorial Reverse had already been appearing on the penny for nearly 5 decades. Americans had become familiar with the design, and most people rarely paid attention to the details. On the front of the coin is the portrait of Abraham Lincoln. His image has appeared on the cent since 1909, making it one of the longest-running designs in American coin history. Above Lincoln appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." The word liberty is displayed on the left side, while the date 2006 appears on the right. Turn the coin over, and you will find the famous Lincoln Memorial. This design was introduced in 1959 and remained in use until 2008. If you look carefully inside the memorial, some examples even reveal a tiny image of Lincoln seated within the building. What makes the 2006 penny especially interesting is not its appearance, but the possibility of finding rare variations. Hundreds of millions of 2006 pennies were produced. Most entered circulation and were used in everyday transactions. Because so many were minted, the majority remain worth only face value. However, collectors know that not every coin leaves the mint in perfect form. During the minting process, machines operate at incredible speed. When something unusual happens, a rare error coin can be created. These mistakes are often overlooked by the public, but can become highly desirable among collectors. One of the most exciting discoveries is a double die error. This occurs when elements of the design appear double because of a die production issue. Collectors carefully inspect the lettering, date, and other details, searching for signs of doubling. Another error that generates interest is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not positioned correctly during production. The result is a coin with part of the design missing from one side. The more dramatic the error, the more attention it may receive from collectors. Some collectors have found coins with die cracks running across the surface. Others search for die chips and unusual raised areas created by damaged minting equipment. While many examples are minor, some become prized collectibles because they are difficult to find. There are also broad strike errors where a coin is struck without the retaining collar. This causes the coin to appear wider than normal. Such pieces often attract significant collector interest because they look dramatically different from ordinary cents. Condition can be just as important as rarity. A coin that spent years moving through circulation will usually show scratches, wear, and discoloration. A coin preserved from the day it was minted may display bright original surfaces and sharp details. Professional grading services examine coins under strict standards. They assign numerical grades that help determine value. The highest graded examples are often the most difficult to obtain because even tiny imperfections can prevent a perfect score. Collectors who compete for the finest known specimens may pay substantial amounts for coins that appear nearly flawless. Now let us address the question that attracts so much attention. Can a 2006 penny really be worth $990 million? There is no verified auction record supporting such a value. Stories involving enormous prices often spread across the internet because they attract curiosity and excitement. While certain rare coins have sold for impressive sums, a standard 2006 Lincoln cent has not been documented selling anywhere near that figure. What is true is that rare errors and exceptional condition examples can be worth far more than face value. Some collectors spend years searching through rolls of pennies hoping to uncover a unique variety that others have missed. That possibility is what makes coin collecting so fascinating. Every coin has the potential to tell a story. A small minting mistake that escaped quality control can transform an ordinary coin into a collectible treasure. The thrill of discovery keeps collectors searching year after year. If you have a 2006 penny at home, take a closer look. Check the mint mark. Examine the lettering. Look for unusual features that separate it from normal examples. Use a magnifying glass if possible, because many valuable details are difficult to see with the naked eye. Most importantly, never clean a coin. Cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce its collector appeal. Experienced collectors generally prefer coins with original, untouched surfaces. The 2006 Lincoln cent may not be the rarest coin in American history, but it remains an interesting piece of the nation's numismatic journey. It represents a design that millions of people used every day, while also offering collectors the possibility of finding something special. Many great discoveries begin with a simple coin sitting unnoticed in a drawer, a piggy bank, or an old family collection. The next valuable coin could already be waiting in someone's pocket change right now. That is why collectors continue searching. They know that treasures are not always made of gold or silver. Sometimes they are hidden in the smallest denomination of all. The humble 2006 penny reminds us that value is not always determined by size. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge, patience, and careful observation can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. Thank you for watching Old Coin Vault. Subscribe for more rare coin stories, valuable error discoveries, and hidden treasures from around the world. Keep checking your change and keep building your collection, because the next great discovery could be only one coin away.